video where we love creativity and collectibles. In this video, we got the complete Funko Pop set of the Adventures of the Gummi Bears.
Gummi Bears, bouncing here and there and everywhere. High adventure that's beyond compare. They are the Gummi Bears. They are the Gummi Bears.
We're super excited to show you guys these Funko Pops. Now let's bounce straight into this review. Fine Tip Creative Studio. So this series came out in 1985 and streamed for 6 years, and my dad kind of grew up with this show. So when we saw these Funko Pops on Hot Topic, my dad automatically sit me down on the couch, had me watch a couple episodes. I automatically loved it. If you guys haven't seen The Adventures of the Gummi Bears, I totally recommend it. If you like the show or haven't seen it in a while, you can watch it on Disney+. Let's start this unboxing off with Cubby. Here is Cubby out of the box. I really like which pose they did for him. He's kind of in a jumping pose, like he's getting ready to fight the ogre like he does in the show, like he's jumping up and about to hit one on the head. I also like how they didn't add a normal sword, but rather added the sword he plays with all the time, as you can see in most of the episodes. This figure is really well done. I like how they sculpted the feather on his hat. I do think that the pink is a little washed out, but it's still really cool. He has this smile on his face. Super cute gummy bear. Let's move on to the next one. Next up we got Sunni. This is Sunni out of the box. I like how they also went for a jumping position. The gummy bears, their main thing is jumping. And I like how this one's jumping ta-da. I like that these gummy bears have a built-in clear base. I don't really like how they can't be removed because if you're trying to do photography, it'd be a little weird to see it, but I mean, you can always edit it out. She's a little bit of a plain figure. She doesn't have any accessories, not that much coloring, just green, purple, and all that. This figure's not my favorite in the set, but it's okay. Now let's move on to the next one. Next up is Gruffi. Here's Gruffi out of the box. This one, I actually really like. I like his position, the way you can see the parts of his hat are up in the air. And I also like how it kind of shows him about to land in that position. After they drink their gummy bear juice, they bounce. So when they bounce, they land on the butt or when they're landing on someone's head. So I like how this position kind of shows that. And I also really like the sculpt and expression of him because he's kind of smiling, which isn't typical for Gruffi. But he still has grumpy attitude on his face. And also, there's a bunch of little details, over here where his sleeves are folded, and his belt, and even little air, the air pushing up here. This one's really detailed. This might be one of my favorite pops in the set. And then let's move on to the next one. Next up is Tummy. This one is also really cool. This one actually has an accessory in his hand. He's holding the gummy juice, which allows them to be all bouncy and everything. This one also has a lot of detail, the wrinkles in his hat, the big feather. His clothes are sculpted. I like how they didn't just paint on this ruffle part here, but rather sculpted it. His bag sculpted, his sandals. And I also like how they used a translucent plastic with also a piece inside to make the gummy berry juice, which really gives the illusion that there's actually gummy berry juice in there. This one is really detailed, like Gruffi. All little details, which I'm glad they didn't skip out on. And also, they added these patches on his elbows here and here. I love this figure. He might be my favorite. It's a tie between these two so far. Now let's move on to the next one. Last but not least, Zummi. This one's really cool. I like how some of these figures have accessories. For Zummi, he has his book and his golden medallion. It also looks like he's doing some magic because the medallion's floating and his hands kind of posed like this, kind of reminds me of 11 but gummy form. I also like how they use another blue tinted translucent plastic for his little glasses right here. He has his big old hat with his little yellow feather and his cape is flowing in the wind. It looks like he's performing some magic with the medallion floating, his hand pointed out, and his cape. This one's really cool. There was another Funko Pop to the set, but we weren't able to get our hands on him. Here's a picture of the Emerald exclusive ogre from the set. It looks pretty cool and it's a great addition to the set. He was an Emerald exclusive Funko Pop. We tried finding him online and he's like $100 everywhere. And that's the complete set of the Adventures of the Gummi Bear Funko Pops. These Funko Pops are really cool. I like how they got really creative with their posing, like how Zummi's using magic, Gruffi's like bouncing, these guys are in the air already, he has the gummy bear juice. These Funko Pops are just super detailed and cool. My frame rate has been switching a little since I've been looking at them more and more since I started the video, but it probably has finished at Zummi because he's like using magic. Everything's like kind of floating around him, like the cape's like floating away and dallying and everything. Let us know which one is your favorite in the comment section below. If you want to add any of these Funkos to your collection, you can buy them through the link in our description. If you guys are into awesome collectibles like these Funko Pops or more, go check out our collectibles playlist where we review other Funko Pops, these Miss Mindy figures behind me, those Diamond Select figures, and more. If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Find Tip Creative Studio.